What's up YouTube? Today I showcase a deck that's actually competitive. So it contains a couple of cards from Pool 2 as well as Pool 3. It's not necessarily a beginner deck, but I thought for a change it's also nice to show a deck that you can play later on once you advanced in your collection road, just to show you what more competitive play looks like in Marvel Snap as well. This deck is basically a very advanced concept of the on-reveal Odin decks that I highlighted in my earlier videos. We still have Ironheart as well as Wolfsbane as well as White Tiger, and of course the MVP is Odin on turn 6, reactivating all of those on reveal effects. Additionally, we play some other cards that have crazy payoffs for doubling that on reveal as well. We play Jubilee, which pulls a random card from your deck, and the deck is built that on average most of these pulls are going to be pretty high value. And another one of the key cards, the true MVP of this deck, is Wong, doubling all other on-reveal effects, which is ridiculously strong in this deck. So just as an example of how this can work, let's say you play Wong on turn 4, you play White Tiger at the same location on turn 5, it'll give you 2 of the 7 power tigers, and then you play Odin at the same location as well. That makes Odin activate twice, and every Odin activation makes White Tiger activate twice. So in total you get an additional 4 tigers as a power spike in the late game. There's also a lot of other combos and synergies here. Dr. Doom is pretty insane. He's a great alternative to White Tiger as well. And all of this is super synergistic with Wong. So very often you want to keep one location completely free in the early game, so that on turn 4 you can play Wong, and then on turn 5 you play Jubilee at the same location. Jubilee is going to pull 2 cards from your deck and immediately you're going to fill up the location. But it's very crucial to have 2 slots open so that Jubilee's effect can activate twice. And whichever cards she pulls from your deck, their on reveal effects get activated twice first. It can be quite the blowout. It's pretty fun to play. It's pretty amazing. Now let's look at the other synergies in this deck. Sunspot and Iceman as well as Scorpion, just some of the strongest early game units we can play. These two add some disruption to our deck, while Sunspot makes great use if we, for example, skip turn 3 if we don't find a proper play, or if we have leftover mana on the final turns because all of our locations are already full. Sunspot makes great use of that mana. And another important combo here that can very often secure your location is Storm into Juggernaut. You can very often guarantee to win a location by playing Storm into something that you are ahead in or that is uncontested, and then on the next turn, which will be the last turn that cards can be played at this location, you play Juggernaut. Usually both players try to contest that location in the last second, try to win it out, and Juggernaut just disables your opponent from doing so. But Juggernaut is also just a crazy strong and flexible card on turn 5 or turn 6 to close out the game. You'll see that later in the gameplay examples. He can be super disruptive as long as you kind of get inside your opponent's head and try to predict what they're doing correctly. And last of all, unfortunately, I don't remember who to accredit this list to. Someone in my Twitch chat suggested this to me. I think it was played by a player named THS or something like that. So all credits to someone else for deck building. But it is a very juicy list that I can tell they put a lot of thought into it. It feels incredibly powerful. They also mentioned some tech choices. Since there are a lot of killmongers running around in the current meta, it can make sense to take out the 1-drop, so Sunspot and Iceman get kicked out. And we can play some other strong cards like Enchantress, for example. Enchantress is very nice because she's not anti-synergistic with this deck at all, except for removing the effect from Wong sometimes, but we don't really have other ongoing cards. At the same time, Enchantress might disrupt our opponent quite a bit. And the other tech choice that is definitely worth considering is Gamora. Both of these also make the Jubilee pulls much stronger on average. They also synergize somewhat with Odin, especially Gamora, of course. The downside, of course, our early game is a bit less consistent. For example, we will less often play Ironheart or Wolfsbane on turn 3 because of the lack of targets. I'll leave the code for this deck in the comments in case you just want to copy and paste it. And I'll also show you a bunch of gameplay examples here to show this deck in action. Set Windows to open the snip tool when you hit print screen, so you don't have to keep opening it through the start menu. My boomer brain will not pick up this info. It's good advice, but play a card, you destroy it. So we try to flood this with tigers. Then we try to have middle location empty for Wong into Jubilee or something like that. Yeah, that looks good. Wolfsbane right. Wong middle turn 4, Jubilee middle turn 5. Odin right turn 6. Saving my gold for something specifically. I usually just use it for refilling daily missions whenever I need extra credits. No, not for anything specifically. Oh, we might get rickrolled here. Magic, that's fine. It's not even bad for us. Good snap. I want to see what we pull first. Oh, that's not good for us. We need Tiger somewhere. Ah, that's not good neither. I mean, it gives... it's not too bad. Okay, never mind. And now right side gets carried by Sunspot, right? I think we win. Like, we can't play cards anymore, but Sunspot is still gonna get 13 power total, and he can't get destroyed, so we're not even scared of Killmonger. For those of you who don't know Sunspot. It's very strong combined with Infinite, and also just in some ridiculous scenarios like this. Like, this is gonna be a 1-drop that has 13 power in the... No, wait. 16 power in the end. Victory. Yeah, you better run. Mystique logo. Okay. Turn 5, okay, that's fine. I could still go Wong into Jubilee. Left side, I suppose. Sunspot is gonna get sniped by Killmonger, I think. Storm right side looks good. Storm middle, for me, is unnecessary. It's actually a good thing for me, I think, to have this. That's an early Killmonger. Crazy. The thing is, we'll fill up left location on turn 4, and then on turn 5 we can White Tiger middle that's gonna spawn right guaranteed. Opponent's probably playing like Warpath here. So they're playing for left and middle location. Middle location is just gonna be Destroyer. I mean, I could Juggernaut turn 6. That's actually the hot play. I could snap. Maybe it was a bit preemptive of a snap, because we are not sure if we're winning left. Jubilee might pull, like she might grief us with the pulls. Okay, their turn 6 play is definitely Destroyer middle. Not low roll. We're not winning left, that's an issue. Oh, we win though, right? Their Destroyer is exactly 16 power. This is gonna be tight, but we win on difference. Nice. GG. How do we play this? Juggernaut middle is kind of funny, but I don't think it's good. Is this into Wong left, Jubilee left? We kind of don't give too many shits about this. Although we might pull White Tiger or Dr. Doom and we're chilling. It's fine. We still have our curve. Thank goodness our opponent had to reveal first. Otherwise we would have gotten giga wrecked. App, really? Like, our chances of pulling high value stuff are incredible here. We only have 3 cards left in deck. And those are Odin, Dr. Boom, and Storm is a low roll, I suppose. Give me Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom! Big plays.
All systems go.
So it's not guaranteed we're winning this, because middle is incredibly tight, but okay, now it's guaranteed.
Victory.
You know what? Here's one thing, like one little trick you can do is, if you have just one gray card in your deck, gray cards are slightly more likely to get boosters at the end of the game. You can wait to collect. How many do you need? 50 plus 40 is 90, plus 30 is 120, 140, 150, 155 boosters to immediately upgrade your card to infinite. What I could do here is whenever I play this deck, I just collect boosters on Dr. Doom. And then I go straight up to infinite to get a nice hologram. Okay, same thing again. We put our 1-drops into Wakanda. Oh, snap. Wong into Ironheart. Wong Ironheart Odin is such a strong board. I might re-snap soon. But like, our opponent will see it coming. It's very telegraphed. Shit. Dude, guy just hit me with a blind goose. Rip Odin. Kind of like Storm Sunspot, right? And Wolfsbane middle, turn 6, Dr. Doom left. I think that's good.
Wind, aid my hand. Wind, aid my hand.
Oh. I mean, Juggernaut is pointless if my opponent sees it coming. At think I just play Wolfsbane here because I don't really even care too much about my Wolfsbane getting Juggernauted. Oh, okay. Pretty solid by them, like Dr. Doom can't save me anymore. Do I win both of the other locations? I don't think I win left side. Might be a retreat angle. Wait, Juggernaut? I also win right side if I play Juggernaut left. Seems strong. By the way, let's see if the fancy animation still works. Goose is such a nicely designed card. For those of you who don't know, she's the cat of Captain Marvel from the movie. No play might win. I think Juggernaut is straight up better than not playing anything. GG. Juggernaut is a sick card, man. Got those 8 points back. Not the best opening. Against a Deadpool combo deck, that's scary. Okay, Odin got sniped. Oh, he'll just thin my deck with Yondu. That kind of prevents it. All these locations are scuffs for us, but I'll try. That's good.
Wind, aid my hand.
But the question is, risk it here or go for the sack this location kind of play. I think Wong right is the best play by far. Kind of sacrifice this location, win the other two with Tiger into Doom. Yondu, I think he's written with a... I don't even know how he's spelled. With a Y. Yondu. Oh, I didn't see the last card he sniped. I wasn't paying attention. Doesn't really matter though. It's just White Tiger into Doom. Oh, that's a low roll. That's a heavy low roll. We needed one Tiger left side. I don't think we win this. Wait, we can go tall on right side though. Ironheart, Wolfsbane. Just ditch left. Jug Wolf, also an option. Is Jug Wolf better than Ironheart Wolf is basically the question. It might be. I think both plays were winning. Juggernaut is such a strong card, it's crazy. first timer in this game. If you watch the end turn button, it changes colors. Like there's a bar kind of filling up or ticking down, whatever you want to call it.